Edinburgh.
2 days, one gorgeous historic city, and our very first time in Edinburgh. But what we discovered here completely surprised us. Welcome back, guys. Another day, another adventure. And if you're new here, thank you for joining us. We are Julia, Eric, and Jaden, a small family with a big adventurous spirit. We've traveled to a lot of places, but stepping to Edinburgh for the first time felt like walking into a movie, and we only had 48 hours to experience it at all.
We are in Scotland. You excited for it?
Our journey started after landing at Edinburgh Airport, which is Scotland's busiest airport, located west of the city centre and serving as a major international gateway with direct flights to over 150 destinations across Europe, North America, and beyond. As I mentioned in a previous video, you do not need to take a taxi or a ride-share from the airport to the city centre, because it is the most expensive option. If you want to save your money, please take Airlink 100 bus or the Edinburgh tram. Both are fast, convenient, and much cheaper options than a taxi. We took the bus and arrived at the city centre in approximately 30 minutes. Both the tram and the bus stop at the key central locations like Princess Street and Waverley Bridge. You can buy the tram or bus tickets at the airport machines via the app or use contactless payment on board, which what we did, and it was super convenient and easy.
Bus connections to Dalry, Thornby, Slightfoot, and Grassmarket.
Let's go. Thank you. This is incredible, right? When you get off the bus.
The first location and a monument that you should add to your sightseeing list in Edinburgh is the Scott Monument. It is a Victorian Gothic monument honoring Scottish author Sir Walter Scott, located in Princess Street Gardens.
It's like everywhere I turn it's like a beauty, right?
Scott Monument is the world's second largest monument to a writer, featuring 68 statues of characters from his work and a white marble statue of Scott with his dog at its base. You can climb challenging 287 steps for panoramic city views.
That's so cool. Eric, that's a new outfit. That's it. That's how you coming back to US.
Second location you should see is St. Andrew Square. It's a premier historic Georgian garden square in the heart of Edinburgh's new town, designed in the 1760s. Open to the public, the tranquil landscape garden is ideal for relaxing in the city center. We had to walk through it to get to our Airbnb. We didn't expect to see this hungry seagull trying to eat a bag of chips.
Close. You can open it. Come on. Oh, he opened the chips.
What's gonna help him?
Seagulls
here are huge.
Wow. Good job. Good job, little guy. Dinner served.
Give him a couple chips.
He's like, I don't care. You can watch me. I'm gonna keep eating. Hi. Hello. Oh, you got shy? One. First one on the right.
I think this is the key.
That's it. Okay.
After we settled down a little bit at our Airbnb, the next location we went to see was Edinburgh Castle.
Almost.
Hi!
Hello.
Oh. Okay, let's go. We bought the tickets in advance while we still were in US, which I highly recommend because this castle is very known and popular with visitors and can be sold out on the day you'll be visiting. Edinburgh Castle is a historic fortress built atop Castle Rock, an extinct volcano, making it one of the most attacked locations in the world, with 26 recorded sieges. It serves as a premier tourist attraction, a military base, and home to the Scottish Crown Jewels, Honours of Scotland, and the Stone of Destiny. The site has been inhabited since the Bronze Age, circa 900 BC, and was a fortified Iron Age site. Edinburgh Castle was home to kings and queens for many centuries. Queen Margaret, who was later made a saint, died here in 1093. The chapel, built in her honor by her son, King David I, is Edinburgh's oldest building. St. Margaret's Chapel still hosts weddings and christenings today. Here are 5 fun facts that we didn't expect to find out about this Edinburgh Castle. Number 1, it sits on an ancient volcano. As I mentioned before, Edinburgh Castle is built on a castle rock, the remains of a volcanic plug that erupted around 340 million years ago. That dramatic cliff made it one of the most naturally defended fortresses in Europe.
It's a video.
A few minutes later.
Of course, a mandatory photo next to a Scots Guard statue. Next, we went to explore the Museum of the Royal Scots and the Royal Regiment of Scotland. The Regimental Museum is telling the history of the Royal Scots, the oldest infantry regiment in the British Army, and its successor, the Royal Regiment of Scotland. Here, the exhibits guide visitors through nearly 4 centuries of regimental history from the 1600s to the present day. The museum includes pictorial wall panels outlining key campaigns, dioramas and display cases of uniforms, equipment, and regimental silver, a selection of medals including Victoria Crosses, with much of the wider collection kept in drawers that can be opened on request. The museum is free to enter as it is part of the main ticket price when you enter the Edinburgh Castle. Alright, let's get back to the 5 interesting facts about Edinburgh Castle. Myself. Get some kind of drums. Number 2, it was attacked a lot. The castle is believed to be the most besieged place in Great Britain and one of the most attacked in the world. Number 3, the oldest crown jewels in Britain are here. The Scottish crown jewels are the oldest in the British Isles, even older than the English crown jewels kept at the Tower of London. Number 4, there is a dog cemetery dedicated to the soldiers' dogs from the 19th century. We will see it later. And last but not the least, number 5, the 1 o'clock gun tradition, which we are about to witness right now. Since 1861, a cannon has been fired at exactly 1 p.m., except Sundays, Good Friday, and Christmas Day. Join us and the rest of these people waiting to see the cannon fire any moment now.
What kind of fireworks is that?
Next, we went to see the Crown Jewels of Scotland, known as the Honours of Scotland. They are on display in the Crown Room on the first floor of the Royal Palace in the Crown Square, located inside Edinburgh Castle.
Crown Square. Oh, okay. Yep, here's the giant.
We had to wait in a long line to get into this building. As you can see, there are a lot of people here doing the same thing. Unfortunately, photography and video recording are prohibited inside the room where the jewels are displayed, so we couldn't film it and show you guys.
Yeah, it's here.
Remember a dog cemetery that I mentioned earlier? We finally found it.
Oh yeah, look, JJ. See that cemetery for dogs?
There's actual dogs here.
Soldiers, dogs,
That's sad.
right?
This cemetery was active since the 1840s and it served as a final resting place for dogs belonging to officers or regiment mascots. This site highlights the deep, long-standing bond between Scottish soldiers and their canine companions. Just keep it in mind that visitors cannot walk inside the cemetery, but it can be viewed from the rampart above.
All right, Eric, get in.
Because it's COVID.
Okay, stay like that. Wow.
Next, we visited the Prisons of War exhibition at the Edinburgh Castle. It was super windy outside, so it was kind of nice to go inside the building, even though it's an old prison.
Die is gekomen van de schrik, omdat hij een oorlogsschip de sigaretjespuit had gemaakt. I said,
Doesn't look so bad. Looks cozy.
Right?
Smells a little fine.
Ils vont passer leur argent. Nous tendons nos objets et prenons commande d'autres objets.
mais assurément.
This exhibit showcases the grim conditions of the 18th and 19th century captivity in the vaults beneath Crown Square. It was used for prisoners from various nations, including the US, France, Spain, and Netherlands, and even pirates.
It's a pretty big place.
We definitely didn't expect how windy it'll be in Scotland.
Wind is crazy here.
The next must-visit location is the Royal Mile. It is Edinburgh's historic main street and it connects Edinburgh Castle at the top with the Palace of Holyrood House at the bottom. It was a processional route for royalty and it was the city's main street for centuries, with multi-story tenements built to accommodate the population. When we visited, the atmosphere here was fun and busy, bustling with tourists, street performers, and historical sites. It offers a glimpse into the medieval and 17th century life. The Royal Mile is a bustling 1 Scottish mile stretch in Edinburgh's Old Town. It is comprised of 5 distinct steep streets: Castle Hill, Lawn Market, High Street, Canongate, and Abbey Strand. It is lined with historic tenement buildings, hidden clothes alleyways, and the 1470 John Knox house.
So I'm going to play one more song. This next song is my last song. Would you like a CD? Yeah, you can do, I take yours.
don't know.
Here are some fun facts that we learned about the Royal Mile during our trip to Scotland. Some of these facts we definitely didn't expect. For example, did you know that it's not actually a mile? It measures 1.13 miles in length, which is defined as a Scots mile, an older unit of measurement.
I want these things.
Here's another funny one. It's called the Gardy-Loo warning. Did you know that historically, without plumbing, residents in tall tenement buildings would throw waste out of the windows, shouting Gardy-Loo, which comes from a French word, to warn pedestrians below. The next must-visit location if you're planning a trip to Edinburgh, Scotland, should be Victoria Street. Guys, I can't tell you enough how cute that street is. Victoria Street, located in Edinburgh's Old Town, is a famous curved and steeply sloped street known for its colorful, multi-level storefronts and independent shops. It was constructed in the 1830s and it features a lower street level and an upper level known as Victoria Terrace, which offers a scenic view down onto the shops. It's definitely a very popular, frequently photographed tourist spot, often cited as inspiration for Harry Potter's Diagon Alley. We saw the Harry Potter shops, museum context, and the Boy Wizard, but we decided not to go inside because the line outside was huge. And remember guys, we only had 48 hours to explore it all, and there was still so much to see.
Which one? Oh yeah, I know. I'm not sure. The purple?
Next on our list was the famous Greyfriars Kirkyard. It's a historic, free-to-visit 16th century cemetery located in Edinburgh's Old Town, and it's known for its ties to the Greyfriars Bobby legend, Harry Potter character names like Thomas Riddle, and intense paranormal reputation, particularly the Mackenzie poltergeist.
Oh, we came at a good time. Oh, look at the little doggy.
It's a little football.
Keep off grass. Oh.
Okay, guys, we need.
Here's a quick story about this adorable doggy, Greyfriars Bobby. He was a Skye Terrier in 19th century Edinburgh, renowned for his 14-year devotion to his owner, night watchman John Gray. After Gray died in 1858, Bobby famously refused to leave his graveside at Greyfriars Kirkyard, guarding it until his own death in 1872, becoming an enduring symbol of loyalty.
The famous spots of the city.
Yeah. It's all next to each other, makes it easy to find.
So confusing.
This historically rich cemetery was established in 1562 in Edinburgh, Scotland. We didn't expect to find out that Greyfriars Kirkyard is known to be the most haunted cemetery.
It's a haunted graveyard, right?
Yeah, they do tours here. I'm sure on Halloween especially. Whoa. This looks like vampires will come out, right?
Here we have this neck. Morning, Myrtle, your boss of the student that haunts the girls' home. That's Alva. She's played by a Scottish actress.
Here's a spooky history about the Black Mausoleum in Edinburgh Greyfriars Kirkyard. It is a final resting place of Sir George Mackenzie, a Lord Advocate nicknamed Bloody Mackenzie, for his persecution of Covenanters. It is famously considered one of the world's most haunted sites, believed to be the home of the Mackenzie poltergeist.
Cat.
Greyfriars Kirkyard is the final resting place of numerous notable figures, ranging from historical Scottish icons to literal inspirations for Harry Potter. Key figures include poet William McGonagall, father of a modern geologist James Hutton, and the famous loyal dog Greyfriars Bobby, as I mentioned before. What we didn't expect to find out was that J.K. Rowling reportedly drew inspiration from several names found in the graveyard for her Harry Potter books. Among the examples was Thomas Riddle, Tom Riddle Voldemort, a popular grave for fans, Robert Potter, a grave often visited by fans.
This is what I'm talking about. This is a proper English pub.
Yeah, should we go? Yeah, let's go pat it. Oh. Come, JJ. Alright. Pat him for good luck. Aw. Good doggy.
Inside the gate of McCarthy's grave.
Oh wow. Why don't we go inside? Huh?
I love it.
You did? That's sweet. Aw. Thank you, sweetie. Traffic. Why don't we go inside?
This is super Scottish. Yeah, this is traditional.
Yeah, this is cool.
After choosing Greyfriars Bobby restaurant for our dinner, we decided to come back to it later and check out one more must-visit location in Edinburgh before it would get dark outside. It's an incredible Calton Hill.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The rubbish hill.
88. Isn't that crazy? Wow. 988.
Wait, what?
Alright. I took a photo.
Calton Hill is a historic hill in central Edinburgh, Scotland, known for its panoramic city views, iconic monuments, and status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is easily accessible from Princess Street. It features neoclassical structures like the unfinished National Monument and the Nelson Monument, offering a so-called rooftop perspective of the city, castle, and fears of the forest.
There it is.
Here on Calton Hill you will also find the City Observatory, which was the main center for the Edinburgh Astronomical Institution and subsequently Astronomer Royal until 1896.
Wow. That's so cool.
As you can see, the views here are incredible, and it was worth it climbing up the hill to see this place. You can see Edinburgh Castle all the way in the back, basking in the setting sun, and the skyline of the historic Edinburgh Old Town. Of course, we decided to explore the National Monument of Scotland on Calton Hill, which is the main attraction here, I would say. It's an unfinished replica to the Parthenon, built as a memorial to Scottish soldiers who died in the Napoleonic Wars. But first we had to climb on top of it, and honestly it wasn't as easy as it seems, at least not for me. Thanks to Eric, I was able to climb up to the top and was ready to explore and enjoy the so-called city's Athens of the North. Even this fluffy doggy was enjoying Calton Hill.
climb up. So cute.
Look, over here. We're gonna get some good shots over here. Look, right here. Go over there.
Wow, look at this.
Go like over here.
Wow, look.
And the struggle going down this monument begins.
Come here for a second. No, I'm not jumping. Oh my god. Content. Now we're going for the last part. The pub.
After walking around and climbing around Calton Hill, we finally got really hungry. Thankfully, walking down this hill was a lot easier than walking up before. After exploring the entire day, we were running low on energy at this point and were ready to devour some traditional food and drinks at the Scottish pub Greyfriars Kirkyard that we chose before.
My last filming spot. The new one.
This pub is known to have traditional Scottish food. I wanted to try haggis, but since we came at the end of the day and this place is very popular, they ran out of haggis, unfortunately. So I ended up ordering fish and chips, Eric ordered English meat pie, and Jaden had nachos with cheese and a soda. Me and Eric also tried their Scottish lager beers. The food was very delicious and well deserved after an entire day of exploring this beautiful historic city of Edinburgh. This pub had a cozy atmosphere, but it was also very busy with a lot of people, so we had to wait for our food for a bit, but it was totally worth it at the end. The food was very delicious. After the dinner, we had to wrap it up and head back to our Airbnb so we could get some rest for the next day.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know why I'm shaking.
Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you enjoy traveling and want to see more, please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment and a like as it helps us grow. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll be traveling to the Scottish Highlands looking for the famous Loch Ness Monster Nessie. See you there! Bye!